Well, after the farewell ceremonies and the goodbyes are always so hard to say, people of Osun will welcome their new governor. Today at the Osogbo Township Stadium, the mantle of leadership will change as Governor Rauf Aregbesola bows out of office after 8 years at the helm of affairs in the state. The baton will be received by Alhaji Isiaka Oyetola, ushering in a new era. What issues will the incoming governor focus on? Will he build on the achievements of his predecessor, or will he insist on being his own man, like some would say? Well, joining us from Osogbo is a member of the Osun State House of Assembly, Babatunde Olatunji. Thank you so much for joining us this morning on the show. Very quickly, not too much time. Now that Oyetola will be taking the baton, what are the fundamental things that you think he should, put in place as quickly as possible?
Good morning. It's good to be with you once again this morning. Well, we cannot talk about what to expect without looking at where we're coming from. And I would say that in summary, Aregbesola's administration is a mission accomplished. All he promised to tackle, he was able to do that successfully. All he promised to banish, he was able to achieve that significantly. Now to Oyetola's administration. If Aregbesola's administration can be described as a mission accomplished, then of course, Oyetola's administration will be a greater mission to accomplish a bigger vision. It's going to be a continuity of the vision for the state. The last 8 years, Osun has witnessed unprecedented growth, and the foundation for the sustainable development of Osun State has been laid, no doubt about that. And so, Oyetola is coming to build on the legacies of the last administration, to continue where the work, stopped yesterday. I won't even say stop, because by virtue of the transition we are witnessing today, it simply means there won't be a vacuum in governance. We are having a governor that will need no induction. It's been part and parcel of the last 8 years' achievement. And so it's going to be a continuity. All the good works, all the good programs and policies of the government will be sustained. There will be improvement where necessary. Of course, we expect a greater development. Now that we have, infrastructures in place, which is the backbone of any sustainable development in any part of the world, what we need to do now is, what we are going to experience is to see how Oyetola's administration will leverage on this infrastructural investment to unlock the economic potential of the state. And so, just like we have witnessed the last 8 years of deliberate investment in infrastructural renewal and social programs, we also expect to see the next 4 years of deliberate investment in the prosperity of our people. We want to begin to see how the architecture that has been laid would become a platform for our people to plug in and play, and they can begin to achieve and excel in their various we expect to see new and emerging businesses. Now that we have linkages between the farm and the market in terms of roads, what we expect to see is development of agro-allied businesses, because our farming would have to move from production and then we'll begin to develop the value chain.
Okay, so you think
in the next 8 years?
Ogbeni Aregbesola, on becoming governor, actually said that he was prepared, very well for governance before he came into power. You think the same?
I'm sorry.
The same goes for Oyetola. You think he's very prepared? I mean, like you said, he's been part of this administration, the outgoing one, as chief of staff for 8 years, and a lot of good things really to be said about Osun, the lowest in terms of poverty, unemployment, and all of that. You think it will, stand him in good stead to actually hit the ground running from day one? Okay, it looks like Olatunji did not hear me. Okay, now, let me even, move away from that. What are the specific areas where you think that, Oyetola has to improve on as he becomes governor?
Yes, since Osun is a subset of the universal asset called Nigeria, and of course, the world at large. So, of course, our economy is also a subset of the global economy. And so whatever challenges the global economy, whatever challenges the national economy, Osun is also not immune. And so what we expect to see in the lens is to address challenges in terms of the economy. The first challenge we are facing today is economy. The second challenge is economy. And also the third is economy. So we'll begin to see how, this administration will improve significantly in the area of the economic development of people. And that's why I talk about the prosperity of the people. We're looking at more jobs. Jobs are not been created significantly in the last 8 years. We're looking at creation of more jobs. We're looking at opening up of our state to investment. Now one can confidently say that Osun has what it takes to attract investment. Osun is ripe and suitable to be called, an investment destination of choice. And that is what this administration will leverage on. There will be deliberate efforts to attract investment, both local and foreign. We would also see a situation where, existing businesses will be supported. We'll see how youth would be better engaged, and there will be improvement upon the last achievement that has been achieved. Osun today in terms of unemployment, we have one of the lowest in the country, if not the lowest or the second lowest. So what we would expect to see is a situation where our people will move beyond just being engaged, but they begin to prosper and they begin to flourish. Because, of course, what we have sacrificed to put up in the last 8 years will begin to crystallize, will begin to dovetail into the life of an average citizen on the street. So we expect to see improvement in our healthcare delivery. We expect to see improvement in job creation and attracting industries that have capacity to engage large numbers of people. Then we also look at the possibility of reviving the moribund industries that we have, because now they have what it takes to be self-sustaining. Of course, we look forward to a civil service, of course, that will enjoy the government more than ever before.
All right.
We're looking at introduction of policies that will make our civil service to move from the great achievement as achieved in the last year even to greater heights. Okay,
thank you very, very much. Babatunde Olatunji, Osun State House of Assembly member there, talking to us as Alhaji Isiaka Oyetola takes over the baton in Osun State. We wish him all the very best. How prepared he is for governance will be seen in the next 4 years.